The South Tide Gate. Where's South Tide Gate again? Over there. Let's go to Aleport. Let's just teleport there to Aleport. And we'll fly the rest of the way. Rum bum 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 bum. Rum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. Burb. Think of my burb. Merlib. It's well past our agreed upon meeting time, but the Sagan are nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sorts to break their word. This bodes ill. Let's have this place to the guards and search Halfstone for any sign of them. Oh, you just walk in, you already want to talk again? Grody! No, Null is in danger. Quickly to his aid. Grody! Oh. I'm talking about all the way over there. I thought you were talking about this thing. No! No! There we go. Hell beast! Die, evildoer! Don't hurt our Sahagan allies.
Methinks Endwalker. Pray tell, is my companion safe? Admiral herself comes to our aid. Glad tidings indeed. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return.
Everyone's still alive. Good. But not if we stay out here for too long. Inside, quickly. We didn't even walk that far from the gate, if I'm being honest.
Thanks you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. And yet it brought me no joy in watching them die. For unbelievably as it may sound, until a short time ago they were none other than our very own spawn brothers. At first we had thought them merely cursed, but our talismans of magic and magics have failed us not.
Aye, 'twas no curse. 'Twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their own will into beasts, unholy beasts called blasphemies.
Blasphemies? Pray tell us more.
That'd be your area of expertise, Bella.
Turned into beasts from before, by the power of despair. This is a horrifying indeed.
Thus far, the phenomena here in Lonoskia have been limited to the Sahagan. Why is that?
I cannot say, but I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way.
I know not of this crushing tide.
One of them has yet to reach you, I see. It all began when the Indigo matriarch, the Queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady.
Bro, she died?
Tragic as this was, there was one small solace. She was not fond of Endwalkers, and so deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Limsa. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group they call the Crushing Tide. Even now, they seek to summon the Lord of the world anew, and consign all finless ones into the briny depths. But the lack of crystals necessary to do so, denied the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash their teeth in desperation.
And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations?
Yes, so those are of our spawn brothers who turned into the beasts have been fraternizing with the Crushing Tide. Desperate our presence and our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. But we must be careful not to drive them to deeper despair. Yes, we must consider the situation careful, lest us bring destruction upon our kind.
Bro, the wind almost knocked me over on the way to... Casey, no! Also, Casey, look, Sahagin. Sahagin, you like Sahagin, right? Tell me this, are the Crushing Tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason?
But only so simple. But all but a few of our lost and secured. They walk this path of their own free will.
In that case, they may yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save your brethren. Fortunately, a most capable of allies stands with us, for this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan.
The great Belasera is in the flesh. Honored as am I to stand in your presence.
Together we will weather the storm and usher in a new age of harmony. This I swear. There is much to be done. For now, let us return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we will be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same.
Indeed we shall. Until at such time I watch over my spawn brothers and pray there's no more succumb to the change.
Bye, Fishman. Bye, fishy boy. I gotta go back to Maelstrom Command. Back to Limlam Limloom. Lim Lim Loom Lamlu. Limlamala Lumalam. Limiest of Lomloms. Okay, let's just teleport teleport here and make it easier for ourselves this time. Mirror web, mirror web, mirror web. I'm back. Thanks to you and Noel, I possess a proper understanding of the challenges we face. It is a daunting task that lie before us. We'll continue to cooperate with the Sahagin to learn all we can. Once you've located the blasphemy, I will need your strength. Till then, I ask that you remain at the ready. Clearly, the storm's clouds have only begun to gather. Yeah. Part 2, Level 86. Crushing Tide. The time could not be better. The Admiral has just this moment returned from meeting with the Sahagin. I shall inform her of your arrival. Dude, she was so quick. Almost like there's a level of difference. Bella, I'm glad you are here. We have decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sahagin may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. Thus far, those who succumbed with the change have all but affiliated with the Crushing Tide, who continue to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomena, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On the one front, we shall work in tandem with our Sahagin allies to do our patrols. Should the blasphemy surface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the crushing tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table and then see what can be done to convince them to stand down. The key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land for their spawning grounds. It is a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. It will be no easy task, but we will succeed with the kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sahagin as well, so long as we parley in good faith. I can only hope the crushing tide share the sentiment. You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Null has sent word that one Dao priest who styles himself the leader of the crushing tide has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. I'll parley with him face to face in the Sapa spawning grounds, and would have you at my side, if you do not object, that is. Excellent. In this case, pray join me at South Tidegate when you are ready. From there, we will go together. Back to South Tidegate. We're going back to South Tidegate. Okay, teleport we go. Back to Aleport and to the South Tidegate. Bum 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 bum. Merwib. All prepared, are you? Dao is not known for his patience. We have to take cake not to linger his ire. I was told he would be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let's speak with the Sahagin here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Minza on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust that you understand. And with that, let us be off. Let's go, Merlwib. Come on. Can't go on our mount. We gotta run. We do it by hand. And do it by feet, I mean. I'm Merlwib. Belligerent Sahagin.
What is this? When our filthy shore-walker is free to intrude upon our sacred spawning grounds.
Pray forgive our intrusion. We seek an audience with Speaker Dao. Where might we find him?
You will not do such a thing, shore-walker. You will not. We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan. Begone.
We won't get much out of this one. Let's try elsewhere. Okay. What about you over there, stoic Sahagin?
Why do you trespass in our domain, vile shore-walkers?
I mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Dao. Where might we find him?
We desire no parley with the shore-walkers who would steal our home. Were it not for your insatiable selfishness, we Sahagin would grow and flourish.
Your grievances are justified. That is why I would speak with Master Dao and work toward a peaceful solution.
Empty words from this thieving shore-walker. But so be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Speaker Dao is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You will find him by the entrance. Mark my words, you will wish you hadn't.
We shall see. I thank you for your aid. Okay, off we go. Shoopadee, shoopadoo. Dow, there you are.
Showwalkers in our spawning grounds. To what do I owe the displeasure?
Speak of Dow, I presume. I apologize for entering to your home unannounced. I am Merlwood Blasphowin, Chief Admiral of Liminza, and this is Bella Estera. We come seeking a parley that we might strive for peace between our peoples.
Lay you say.
Prolonging this conflict any further will lead only to needless suffering. I finally able to get most of my assignment done from first class, so that's good, Casey. I'm glad. The menace both our peoples face is great indeed. If ever there was a time to set aside our differences and come together for the greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tide Gate for formal negotiations.
Showwalkers and Sahagin coming together. What assurance do I have that you will not slit our gills the moment we set foot within our territory?
Oh, that's a Sahagin wearing a hat. Yeah, it's just a Sahagin wearing a big hat. I can assure not but my words. We open our gates to you and invite you into our homes as a show of respect. Here's Casey, boobs.
I do not trust you, Showwalker. But let it never be said that Dow the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery or subterfuge, and your people would drown in their own blood.
I don't want to slit gills. By slit gills, you mean cuts their head off, or like slit their throats. Very well, Master Dow. I look forward to a productive discussion. Let's return then. I shall send word to Noel as well. I would have our Sahagin allies join us as the parley. Okay, bye, Sir Dow. Off to talk to Merlwood again. You slit gills very, very carefully. There they are. That's called flaying. Yeah, huh? Thank you for joining us here, Master Dow.
Yeah, it sickens me. Be brief.
Aye, let us get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us, one more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagin and Lomzian alike. These circumstances call for swift and united action. My left ear is so slippery that I can't readjust my earbud like every 2 seconds. I'm so sorry, Casey. Is it because it's waning? You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and countless other Sahagin have joined us of their own free will, that we may ensure the survival of both our peoples.
Either deeds have the Lomzins proven themselves worthy of our trust.
I'm sorry, Casey. Should clean your ears more. Master Dow, you and your Crushing Tide want only to secure a future for our people. I say to you, this can only be done by confronting this threat together.
Threats. Threats? That is, what is this threat you speak of? Is it? If it is unity you crave, then submit yourselves to our command. Because the Serpent Reavers, they are the only shorewalkers I deign to call friend.
You would ask us to willingly surrender ourselves to your Lord of the world?
I do, for that, and that alone, will ensure peace between us. Preposterous! You propose an alliance but servitude. This way lies nothing but death for all Sahagin.
Oh my god. Their voices are hurting my throat.
You hear this, my spawn brothers? The shorewalkers have stolen this one's mind. He decrees Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. These treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspire to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We must not let this stand. Ah, for shame, forsaken from our brothers. They side with the fiendless ones in blasphemy our Lord Leviathan. They steal our spawn battlegrounds and slaughter our children, our future, our future.
Look, and now they're monsters. Look what you did.
Yeah, behold this blessing, Lord Leviathan, grant us greater and greater strength.
You call this a blessing?
Ah, such horrors. Flee for your lives.
No! The beast makes Veilport. I leave this place to you. I guess we're killing it.
Ah, splendid. Splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power.
You all wanna die. Yes. You will die by my hands, you evil creature. Die. What's up, Casey? No. I'm watching this fuck dark cloud move over the cafeteria. Yikes, be careful, Casey. Please be careful.
This is the second time you've saved my life, Shorewalker. My gratitude is as boundless as the sea. But what of Admiral? We must go to her aid.
Yeah, please be careful when driving home, please. I was too late. I am sorry.
No need for apologies. You are not responsible for my people's plight. But what I cannot fathom is Dao's response. How pleased he was to see his brothers becoming severn beasts.
The fool believes it is a blessing from Leviathan himself. Any hope for a peaceful solution will be lost should Dao and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us.
I shudder at the very thought. And yet the true threats, the blasphemy is still out there, yes?
Just so, the first one to transform all those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome or formidable they become in their bestial forms, and greater their influence over others. Hey, Christian, welcome back.
We can scarcely hope to stand against a legion of foes. Would that there was more my people could do to help.
We'll have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy. We might slay it with all due haste, but this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy too was born from a Sahagin, it could be sheltering in the depths, beyond our reach of our ships.
In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve you as your eyes beneath the sea.
I thank you, Noel. Through your efforts combined, we might yet weather this threat. As for your brothers, no more Shaw GP. What are you talking about, Christian? As for your brothers who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home to be laid to rest as they deserve.
You like my gratitude, Admiral.
And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done and would see it done quickly. Okay, back to Maelstrom Command. I died. GG, no re. I'll be back. Okay, bye, Christian. Bella, I was just sharing our findings. So you see the dangers exactly as the Sahagin described. While Dao and his ilk have no means of forcibly triggering the phenomena at present, 'tis plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore and inform me of the first sign of anything out of the ordinary.
It shall be done, Admiral.
Aware that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Galamald. Yet I would reserve that as the last resort. For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I'll ask that you remain close by. We may need your strength all too soon. Okay. And this one's level 87. How many of these quests are there? I think is there one for every level? I need to check this out real quick. Oh, wrong button. How many? There is in fact one for every level. So we have 87 and 88 to do, then we'll have 89 and 90 after we unlock those levels. So 2 more and then we can go back to the main story quest. Hey Andy, how you doing?
The Admiral left a message for you. The news is not good. It appears that Luminzen merchant ship was assailed by the Sahagin raiding party affiliated with the Crushing Tide. To further complicate matters, the vessel in question is carrying a shipment of crystals supplied to us by the kobolds of Orogormo. The Admiral suspects the Dao means to use the plundered crystals to summon Leviathan. She has gone to meet with Noel, that we and our Sahagin allies might take swift action. She bids you join her immediately. Should the worst come to the worst, your experience in combating primals may prove essential. Pray make for South Tide Gate and rendezvous with Admiral Blosfowin at once.
Andy, you're not boring, you're fantastic. Don't make me get... I'll get Laurel in here. Dude. I don't know what's up with my left foot. It hurts so bad, dude. Off to South Tide Gate for a 3rd time. I'm doing okay. I woke up, raged up in Pokemon, and now I'm here, streaming. Yeah, I was getting irritated. The new update just came out, for Pokemon Day, and they announced that they're gonna be making DLC, Scarlet and Violet, and they announced the new Paradox Pokemon. And dude, they're so fucking hard. I was raging hard. Thank you for coming, Bella.
The situation is grim. The crushing tide plundered one of our trading ships and seized a good stash of Ogomoro crystals.
Though their arms is clear and aim is clear, it appears they have yet lacked the quantity needed to perform the summoning. Now long to the days when every Sahagan cries out for the Lord Leviathan's deliverance, and will stop at nothing to see them return. I cannot fathom that the crushing tide are thinking. What satisfaction, what happiness could be found in giving over their hearts and minds to a false god?
And so we must thwart their designs, lest the bonds we have forged be forever broken. By the same token, we cannot ignore the blasphemy nor the transformations its presence may bring about. A battle on two fronts, neither of which we can commit to at the expense of the other. As we sail into the eye of the storm, I would hear your counsel. What course of action would you propose? Let's recruit the Yellow Jackets to the cause. Sounds like a job for the Company of Heroes. Because the clouds are over those super green hills and mountains. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm being bullied. I'm sorry, Casey. Company of Heroes. Now that's a name I have not heard in some time. It's true they answered the call many a time. Indeed, other than you and yours, there are arguably none better suited to the task of primal slaying. But they disbanded over 5 years ago, and neither hide nor hair has been seen of their commander since. Absent their leader, I suspect they will be reluctant to join our cause. And yet, I can think of no better option. I'll make contact with the Weissgate, the erstwhile commander's right-hand man, and see if he will not hear us out. I'll ask him to meet us at the Drowning Wench. Let us hope he is receptive to our offer. Noel, might I trust you and your brothers to continue the search for the blasphemy in the meantime?
Should you discover anything, we shall be the first to know.
Oh, my throat. I need to stop these quests before my throat dies and I lose my voice. It's gonna be bad. Okay. And we're going back to Limsa. Again. It's a lot of back and forth. Apacasa. The Drowning Wench. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. My apologies for the delay. You are alone? Question mark. And here I swore 5 years ago that I was done playing hero. Yes, the leader of the heroes. Oh. Oh my god, it's the band of heroes. Could someone explain what all this is about? Believe it or not, I am a respectable man with respectable obligations these days.
Take that pole arm of out of your arse, old friend, and stop pretending you're not still a murderous bastard at heart.
What's that the wicked tongue of yours, Udo? Lest I skew it and prove you right.
Nothing like a reunion with dear companions over a bottle of the wretch's finest vintage. That is why we're here, right?
Shock. Long time no see. Oh no, eye catch.
Flanders, Brayflox tummy tickled to see God be friends again.
Thank you for assembling on such short notice.
Yes, the pleasant trees, Admiral. Why are we here?
I make a simple request. Reform the company of heroes and lend Liminza your strength.
What?
You have a reason, I'm sure. I would hear it.
So there you have it. A terrible fiend known as a blasphemy prowls our seas, transforming the Sahagin into ravening beasts. At the time, the Sahagin themselves, specifically a hostile faction calling themselves the Crushing Tide, have declared their intention to summon Leviathan anew. Should they succeed, we would be hard-pressed to deal with the Primal while still dealing with the other threats.
Right, picker indeed. But the answer is no. The commander disbanded the company, and as his first mate, it's not my place to gainsay his final order.
For that I say, having forgotten our company's creed, the duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Are the people now in danger not the same men and women we fought to defend years ago? The commander would not have turned his back on them, and neither should we.
Bold words, Landonell. But do you truly believe that we can honor them as we are? Old mercenaries past their prime, lacking commander whose wisdom and prowess saw them to glory once upon a time.
Ah yes, your commander. What if Bella were here to lead you in his stead? Surely you would not question her abilities.
An intriguing proposition. I, for one, would not be adverse to serving under such a decorated hero. Squawk! Gobby friend has good head for fighty think and goodly arms for thinky fight.
As ring an endorsement as any, but I would hear it from the woman herself. Do you believe you are capable of leading the company of heroes into battle?
If you've the stones to follow me, you bastards.
Now that's the confidence I'd expect from our commander. Very well then, consider us yours to lead. 5 years to the day. Truth be told, I was enjoying the whole leisurely life, but when duty calls... Wait, before we proceed, I must ask, have we no way to reaching out to the commander?
Forgotten how he took his leave, have we? Up and vanishing so we could each find our own way, apart from him and the company. I doubt we'll see him again, much as I wish we could. Matter at hand, the missions you will undertake. First, you are to aid us in tracking down blasphemy that roams the sea. Second, you must prevent the Crushing Tide from summoning Leviathan at all costs.
Is that all? And I thought we might get our feet wet with a real challenge. But in all seriousness, we should take care to decide who tends to what.
What was the name of it again, Casey? Are you talking about the Mr. Spaz Cosmo one? I think it's which one is that? I think it's Sweet Lady Death. I think that's the they have 5 songs, so I think that might be it. Let's see. It's on Spotify. Give me a second. It is, yeah, Sweet Lady Death. That is the song.
Sounds like a job for our acting commander. I'm sure she'll give it all due consideration.
Okay. Why skate?
If I So if I understand this correctly, we're to bring down so-called blasphemy. Of course, to do that, we'll need to find the damn thing first. We've also got to prevent the crushing tide from summoning their god, Leviathan, a tall order in all itself. As acting commander, it's your job to decide who will do what, based on the skills we each have to offer. I recommend that you start by having a chat with each of us, that you might develop a sense of strength and weaknesses. With strength, of course, of the storied veterans under your command.
At first,
My specialty, you ask? Why, impaling fiends with this lance of mine, of course. The stronger the foe, the better. None are more a match for me. It would be folly to waste my talents on dealing with those slippery fishmen. Set me against that so-called blasphemy, and I'll have the thing on a skewer before you can say Merlwid Basfalwid. Oh yeah, let's have you say the blasphemy then. Well, what's the name of the band? Oh.
A wise choice. Send Landendel with after the saga. He's like to help them summon Leviathan to sate his bloodlust. I'll speak plain. I am not some battle-crazed barbarian like Landendel, as none of the you, a tribe of peerless hunters. I conduct my affairs with discipline and perjurance. As such, I know better than any that to rush along into your battle is rare. The best course of action, far wiser, is to observe from afar and proceed with caution.
Primal summoning.
Very astute, if I do say so myself. There are few better suited to the task of averting needless bloodshed than the famously circumspect Udo Noon.
As you well know, my vision is somewhat lacking these days. I can still defend myself when necessary, but I'd rather it not come to that. My condition also leaves me rather unsuited to scouting and searching. It wasn't always the case, but such is life. On the other hand, I'd like to think I've gotten quite good at sounding out the intentions of others during negotiations and the like.
Preventing the primal summoning. I'm kind of sick. My throat hurts, dude. I feel it, but that's only because these voices are like killing me.
You have a keen sense for these things, I see. More than so than the Renaissancian reconnaissance or battle shamani was a knack for working behind the scenes to see the company's goals achieved.
Ooh. You gonna be playing all day, all night, Andy?
Yeah, good on. Brave Master remake on Illuminati treasures offers much handy with integrity. Crossing glasses far and ocean deep. Cockfires go boom and blast beasts with pixies.
Let's go have you fight the blasphemy.
Logical choice, if I do say so myself. Brave Flock's mastery of tools and armaments are sure to avail you in tracking and filling the beast. Seem everyone has their assignments. And I dare say the choices you've made are nigh impeccable. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were leading us for years.
I just put them where they said they wanted to go.
And with that, it is time to go to work. I have procured link pearls for one and all, that we can keep in touch with each other, apprised of our progress. You may pick them up from the Maelstrom Command.
I'd best be off then. Should we have need to regroup or reconsider our strategy, call for us.
Bye, Wisegate. Oh, you finished the new Force game? How was it? I heard it's really good. I will return to command and share these developments here with the Secretariat and our Sahagan friends. Do join me if you can, Commander Bella. I'm commander now. I'm the commander now. Okay. Turn this quest in, then we still have one more, and then we can progress the story. Ooh, ooh. I dig it. I dig it. I really like the dancer gear. I think the dancer gear looks so good. Bella, the Admiral has apprised me of the situation in full. Finish Bella with a link pearl, yes? Of course, Admiral. It would seem our company is trying to reach us. Yo-ho, Commander. Just give the word and I'll come running.
Your goddamn voice, will you?
Watch your tongue or I'll track you down and rip yours out. They sound more like mortal enemies than old companions. That's where Bella comes in. I'm trusting you to whip them back into shape, make them a force to be reckoned with.
He's like, I don't know how to fucking do that.
I'll have the Secretariat contact you if there are any developments. I would convey them to the entire company by link pearl, but we cannot afford anyone taking reckless action. In the meantime, I will reach out to Noel and see what he can glean about the crushing tide and their hideout. Let's hope for good tidings, Commander.
Okay.
So many people here. Ooh, that's a really nice dress. More. Ooh. Dude, I'm loving this gear. Can I have some of this stuff? Where's the person? Oh, this is this person. This person also looks really good, dude. I want this gear. I want all this gear. Okay. Last quest before we go back to the main story. A mother's suffering. Grave news, Bella. We've received word from Candlekeep Quay is under attack. It would seem the crushing tide has struck again. The Admiral asked that you deploy the company of heroes at once. Our man here will act as your signaler. Company of heroes is awaiting your orders. Brum, 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 brum. Brum, brum, brum.
Candlekeep Quay, both Landonell and
Udo Noon should be close by. What are your instructions? Landonell is a hot-headed warrior who lives for Throbal, while Udo Noon is a calm and calculated hunter. Both can serve you well, but better assign them to tasks that suit their skills. Landonell will drive away the crushing tide. Consider it done, Commander. You will see the residents and put to safety.
Understood.
The rest of us will head there at once. I'll tell the Admiral you and the company of heroes are on your way. Godspeed. And off we go. The Morbray docks. We can't. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So this is the ferryman. This plus quest right here. This gets our little island, which technically we can do now that we're in Endwalker, but I haven't done it. Not in this character, at least.
Worry not, the tide has already ebbed, and
If you're following my meaning.
Perhaps you're curious how your men carried out your orders. You'll be pleased to hear that Landondale led the attack with his charismatic aplomb, dancing amongst his foes with such speed and ferocity that it were dizzying to watch.
Udonun made full use of his talents in leading the rescue effort. Not a single man, woman, or child suffered so much as a scratch. Nice. I had my doubts at first, but you've passed your first trial as acting captain of the with flying colors. Yay! Battle is over, I see. 'Tis good to see the company of heroes can still live up to its name. I demand answers. Why did you target Candlekeep Quay?
I spend your questions, filthy Shawwalker.
I was hoping we might do this the easy way, but if you insist.
So you would torture us. You Shawwalkers are all the same. Savage brutes, the lot of you.
Torture? Please, we are not so uncivilized as that, my silvery friend.
Quash. Brave Rock's shiny treasure will have fishermen trading tongue flaps in no time.
Allow me to explain. Shamani and Lomani and Bravelocks are well practiced in the art of interrogation. Shamani has a sharp mind, as I'm sure you've noticed, and a knack for getting information out of uncooperative types with a minimum of fuss. Bravelocks, on the other hand, her methods can be unconventional, to say the least, but it's hard to argue with the results. But Commander, the choice is yours to make. Okay, I gotta do Shamani. I don't want to fuck this up with these fish people. Of course, Commander. Watch as I get him talking without such as lifting a finger. They tell me your kind are particularly fond of Lonoskian oranges. Might I interest you in a glass of delightful orange wine brewed from our latest harvest?
Another glass Shawwalker demanded in return for your crimes you've committed against my spawn brothers.
A mere glass, my friend. Why, I'd be more happy than to offer you a full bottle, nay, an entire cask, if you provide us with the answers we seek.
Pizza, with a deal, Shawwalker. For a cask of that blissful beverage, I will tell you all my secrets.
Wow, dude. Again, I ask, why did you target Candlekeep Quay?
Himself gave the order, said we must establish a foothold in preparations for our assault on the company and the city.
You mean he attacks Minza? He means to attack Minza himself. But your numbers, that would be folly.
Speaking now commands power beyond the comprehension of your Shawwalkers.
We've dealt with Leviathan before.
You must understand. Speaking now says it is a greater power and still the very first being possessed by our Lord.
Blasphemy. Tell me where Zhao is.
And far from the south and east. There he performs the rite that will summon forth the Divine One and deliver my brothers and I to glory.
Thank you for your cooperation. I suspect that Dao is hiding out somewhere in the Seedless a deserted isle, most likely. I don't know much about these so-called blasphemies, but can they truly be tamed so easily? We have no evidence they can, but we must operate under the assumption that Dao has found a way. I will ready a ship. We set sail for the Citadel at once. Prepare yourselves and meet me at the docks as soon as you are ready. I'll have Shamani and Bravelocks continue the interrogation in the meantime. Our friends here might still be hiding something from us. Are you talking about like your hair color, Casey? If Casey's talking about her hair color, she was actually talking about maybe doing red.
To Limlam. Well, what type of red are we talking, Andy? Are we talking about like a... This is exactly what I told Casey. Are we talking about like a dark red? Are we talking about like a ginger orange red? Are we talking about like a strawberry blonde, like pink red? Those are all red, technically. Tris red. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Alright, once again, I could have teleported, but I decided to run for some reason. Also, I took the long way around, unless I can jump here. No, I can't. Okay, perfect.